In Deuteronomy chapter 2, verse 2, Moses stated that the Lord spoke to him. Deuteronomy chapter 2, verse 2, You have scattered this mountain so long, turn northward. In other words, God had watched them in the wilderness, moving along or around the border of the promise, and He was getting ready to have them turn northward to go and inherit the promise, which was Canaan. During this divine shift, God told Moses that they needed to turn northward to complete their 40-year journey. That 40-year journey should have only taken 11 days, just so he could fulfill his purpose and plan that he had for the children of Israel. Despite their sinning, despite their disobedience, God's mercy and grace allowed them to inherit the promise they were about to walk into their wealthy place. Deuteronomy chapter 2 verse 8 Remember how the Lord your God led you all the way in the wilderness this 40 years to humble and test you in order to know what was in your heart, whether or not you would keep His commands. God had been watching them, and He has been testing them to see if they would be faithful towards Him and just so He could tell them to turn northward. Could it be that God is watching us to see if we will be faithful to His commands and to know what is in our hearts before He tells us to turn northward to inherit the promises that He has for us? God's divine shift will cause us to turn northward and walk into our wealthy place so that we will possess lands, so that we will own houses, so that we will have prosperous life. But it will require our obedience and faithfulness to Him. It's the hand of God shifting you to a new level for your destiny. And I'm not just trying to make you feel good today. No, I'm professing a shift is coming. A shift in your health, a shift in your finances, a shift in a relationship. It may not look like this in the natural, but we serve a supernatural God. He is about to breathe in your direction in a new way. The enemies that you have seen in the past, you will see no more. The addiction, the bad habits, those things that are holding you back are being broken, and God's favor is being released in a new way, is going to propel you forward. What should have taken you 40 years to accomplish, God is to do in split second. Now, our attitude should be, God, I am ready. I am taking the limits off of you. I am enlarging my vision. I may not see a way, but I know you have a way. I declare I am coming into a shift. The shift is for things to go from bad to better, to good to best. God's plan for you is that your latter days will be better than your former days. That is planned for you. I want you to understand that God is definitely going to get you to where you need to be. In this season of the shift, now, those doors that are closed in the past, you need to check again as things have shifted. The dream that you had to start a new business is awakened. This is your season of miracles. I don't know what you believe, but there is a shift. I know this year may not have been the best year for some people, but there is a shift. A shift is coming. This year, where things seem to have gotten from bad to worse for others, is going to go from good, better to best for you. It may not look like it in the natural, but God is about to breathe in your direction. Everything that you term an impossibility moves away because God has stepped on your case. Therefore, in the name of Jesus, you are being shifted. You are being shifted into your season of possibilities, whereby all that you see is possible. I see you in your season of possibilities. I see you being shifted into that realm. The Lord is working on your mind, and He is working on all that is concerning you. Congratulations, you are being shifted. God bless you.